tools that I use to keep me motivated, mainly on a day-to-day basis. I've got a list of things that I seek either on a daily basis or a weekly basis as a tool to keep me motivated. And they come from the oddest places. Now, you're never going to get skinny sitting on your butt watching TV. However, TV can help motivate you in your weight loss journey. If you have cable, Sky television, and you're able to access lifestyle channels, you'll be able to watch programs like X-Weighted and The Biggest Loser, and you'll also be able to see documentaries about people who are contemplating gastric bypass or gastric band surgery. I've used these programs as a tool to keep me motivated, and they to me are a treat at the end of the day when I know that I've worked out and I've ate well. My treat is to sit down and watch one or two of these programs and look at somebody else's journey, watch from afar on a sofa somebody else's weight loss journey and think about how relative that is to my own journey. And programs like these I found are really, really good motivational tools for me to actually use in terms of getting off that sofa again after those programs have ended and actually doing something. And they are, my food for thought before I go to bed. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm raring to go and ready to fight some more flab. There are also out there some weight loss channels that actually do things like yoga. I've seen Bollywood aerobics. I've done a bit of belly dancing. There are a couple of fitness channels out there, so go and check them out. Gillian Michaels, the trainer from the American and Australian versions of The Biggest Loser, is someone that I also find incredibly motivational. She's a person that has a way of making you understand weight loss in very simple ways. I would advise, if you can, read her book. That's given me loads of tips and motivation, and also an understanding of how my muscles work and what's going on the inside of me, as well as the physical changes going on the outside of me. If you have a look on YouTube, you can find some videos by Gillian, interviews with her, and her advice on weight loss and fat burning and nutrition. Gillian's video, the 30-day shred, is something that I've also tried, and it's a 20-minute workout. It's very intense, but you will see results, and I have seen results from doing this video. So if you do fancy it, do check her out, because she is excellent and she does know what she's talking about. And if you follow her rules, you will see results. Another thing that I use is slimming magazines. A lot of slimming clubs seem to do them. There are also some independent ones that you can look at that sort of focus on people that are slimming at home. I see if I can get my hands on these types of magazines or fitness magazines, more so the sort of slimming magazines, because they have people's stories in them. And I like to find out about other people's weight loss journeys, bar watching them on television, because I find it really motivational. Also, again, lots of tips in them, alternatives to snacks. Some of them do great insights into the different types of foods out there, and they pick like a pasta dish, and they'll look at the different supermarket brands, and they'll rate them, and they'll put in the information that you need to know about what's in them and the calories that are in them and the fat content. So that's really useful, because when you go out to the shops, you can think, well, I've seen that, and this is rated quite high and quite low. So without having to search, you've got that option through some of these magazines, because they do these sort of reviews. They are really inspiring. Obviously, you have to go out and buy them. YouTube is a fantastic tool that I found, and a tool that's free. I can recommend sparkpeople.com. They've got videos on here, and when I first started my journey, I was using a lot of their videos because they are really simple, really easy, and they're really effective as well. Lighterlife.com. Now, Lighter Life is a diet program, but on their website they have an excellent sort of 2D BMI counter where you can put in your height and your weight, and it comes up with like an almost 2D image of what your body mass index is and what your body actually looks like. And what I've done with those is I've printed them out by screen dumping them at every main milestone I want to achieve. So every 10 kilos I basically tick them off, and they're really useful. I have them pinned up on my walls at home, and they keep me really motivated. There is another website that enables you, if you type in weight loss simulator into the internet, into Google or another search engine, it will come up with this website, and you can basically go in and you can put in your current weight and your goal weight, and it will come up with another a 2D sort of image of what you presently look like and what you will look like, and you can dress them up in different clothes, and you can change your hair colour, and you can make it look like yourself. And it's actually quite good. And that's another thing that I have pinned up on the wall, the before and after. I keep meaning to update them with my current weight and then my goal weight, just to have a look at the differences. Use my blog to mainly keep track of my weight loss, and keep notes, and basically write down how I'm feeling. And it's really good, it's really therapeutic. I don't write it often, I'm not a frequent blogger, but I try to keep up a monthly blog, at least 1 or 2 posts, and definitely go in there to update my weight loss achievements. Some people use WordPress, I use blogger.com, but they're really good ways of keeping track of yourself on the internet and where you want to go. And of course there are other websites where you can track your weight and your calorie intake. Some of them that you have to pay for, some of them you don't. Sparkpeople.com is a great site because it allows you for free to keep a food diary. It comes up with food plans for you. You can log your exercise. You can log your weight loss journey. So you can run a report and it'll show you how much weight you've lost to date. There's a whole world out there on the internet that allows you to be able to maintain and look after yourself really well, and keep a track of that. So do go and check them out because I found them really useful.